So we are gonna start walking over the hedgehog. If you don't have a hedgehog, it's absolutely fine, but the links are for all the equipment in the description. Okay, so just walk over that hedgehog and make sure you go all the way back to stretch those calves and to the front and massage your feet and your acupressure points. So yes, let's come up into on top of the hedgehog. You can just stand on the floor if you don't have it, and let's open the chest, palms facing each other. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, thumbs pointing back, exhale, ski down. So the 3-minute routine that you all know now, we checked, is something that, you know, I want you to kind of start doing it once I release it. And I'm going to release it like either today or tomorrow on my YouTube channel. And at some same time, I will release it as carousel on my Instagram and on a Facebook. So, and we are going to be doing it every Saturday. So, assuming that you will take it on and you start next Monday or whenever, yeah, or you could start tomorrow, doing it every day for 30 days. I would really appreciate if you know, as many of you get into that little habit of doing it the first thing, because if you don't do it first thing in the morning, you won't do it. Helen is a typical example of a person who came to me, not typical example of person, that sounds really, really bad. But basically, you know, you haven't had that habit of exercising at home. And when you started a PT, I said, you know, why don't you just do these 3 exercises at home? One for the upper body, lower body, you know, just keep it simple and see if you can do it every day. But we didn't put a time to it, did we? No. And so you've tried your best, maybe managed to do it maybe 3 times a week. Yeah, a lot of the times you said you've done it before the bed just to sort of get a tick, right? Yeah. Okay. But then I said to you, why don't you just do this quick routine the first thing before you do anything else? And suddenly what happened? You're doing it every morning. Yeah, and you don't miss. No. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point. Thread the needle, 3 minutes before the coffee. I know Sam, who is online watching this, does exactly the same thing. And I was like, she was doing a PT with me all the time, and I said to her, you know, are you doing stuff at home? And I think, yeah, it was Sam, if you're there, it was the flat belly fix. You've joined my flat belly fix. And that's when you started to think, I've got to do something every morning. And your routine is you get up and put, instead of just jeans on or whatever, she puts on leggings. And she goes downstairs and she starts with something. And that little something develops into sometimes a little bit more, or it stays small. But that is the whole point. So you just need to put the alarm on 5 minutes earlier than normally, and then get it done. And then later on you will benefit with more mobility in the shoulders. Open the chest now. And let's bring it, elbows together, and we're gonna open and twist again. Yeah, more mobility, stronger core, good muscle memory for the plank, everything. There we go. So there's my little talk, hey? Good. 2 more. Opening that chest. Good. We're going to now circle. And whilst we're doing single arms, we might as well drop one heel and stretch the calf. Okay, so start circling. One arm, 1, 2, 3. It gets quite wobbly. 4 with that heel down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, then go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come back onto the hedgehog squat, and then press one arm down, one arm up. When you squat, connect your elbows to the thighs, and then reach up. Good. Hold on, 2 more. Good. Lift your arms up, interlace your fingers, and then take a side bend. Feel that stretch. And then go the other way. Good. And then go again. And again. And then sideways, and then round the upper back only. Round the other side. And again, one more. Good, well done. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, pulse it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good, well done. Let's step out for now and then take it a little bit wider. So my plan, especially kind of with the Instagram, is actually have one of the highlights there, 30 days challenge. So this will be the first 30 days challenge. And the idea is that like each month we'll have a challenge. So then next challenge would be better posture challenge. So there will be like 3 different mini sessions of literally one session. We'll have 3 exercises, 10 reps, back to back, 3 sets. Literally will take you to 3 to 5 minutes. Let's just say the 5 minute, and then, you know, and then next day you do another posture, you know, and session. Like you get basically 3 a week. So you can then mix it up however you want it, and you just focus on that little routine for 4 weeks. And then next month I can focus on a course. So again, like little routine, 3 little routines, 5-minute routines for the core. And the idea is we're gonna come into the squat. That's something, that 5-minute routine is something that you basically do in the morning, on top of everything else you do, whether you're doing fitness later on, Pilates, you're going for a run. But it's that 5-minute routine, kind of get it done. Replace that sort of 3-minute before the coffee routine, you know, whatever is there for the months. And you're gonna notice the difference. Once you focus on one thing for like 4 weeks, and do it, you know, and build those muscles in that particular area. We're going to go side to side. You then will suddenly think, oh my God, wow, what a difference. Whereas if you're just constantly going from one thing to another, the body just kind of doesn't get to grow the muscle in the specific places. And that's why, you know, I'd like you to basically take the challenge to give me the feedback. Am I right in my theory? Or am I making this up? Right, we're going to take the arms back and reach towards the toes. With a straight legs. Good. Feel the stretch on the back of the legs. Keep the back nice and straight. Okay. Good, well done. Roll up through the spine and then come back in. Okay, so I was talking about 1 month we're gonna focus on upper body. So there will be like a little routine for the upper body. And you know my routines like triple sets from the past, this sort of stuff. That will be in there, but I've got a new one and we're gonna do it. And I did it on a Wednesday. And it's quite interesting. Work with the back of the shoulder blades. I want to ask you, I say a cue a lot of the times, put your shoulder blades into the back pockets. Do you understand what that means?
I heard it first time last Sunday.
You heard it first time last Sunday. Anyone else? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
What does that mean, Pauline?
Like
Putting them down. Yeah, you've heard it so many times that you figure it out about that.
Some of the things you say is a good description, like when you say about zipping up.
Zipping up the jeans, yeah. Okay, so literally, and I have created yesterday because basically I'm saying this cue, and you probably sometimes think, what is she on about, you know? And I was this one client of mine. He's 76, Tony, and he asked me, "What do you mean back pockets?" And then it suddenly made me think, oh, wow, I need to make sure you understand everything. That's why I created that reel yesterday with one of my clients, Alison. Okay, so let's find the back pocket. So basically, the back pockets, you want to imagine here, I can't really reach that, but if I put my hands just like this at the bottom of the shoulder blades, those are my pockets, okay? So when I say put the shoulder blades into the pockets, you're gonna sit. Now I've put them into the pockets. Can you see that engagement? Now I took them out. I put them, it's not squeeze the shoulder blades. It's not this. Now this one, I would say squeeze an orange. See the action? Now I'm kind of just squeezing it. Now I'm at the back, I'm in engaged position. I'm not in relaxed position. Okay, I'm engaged. And we are just drawing the shoulder blades down into the back pockets, yeah? The thumbs must be pointing back, yeah? Very important to get an external rotation. So that will be one exercise, the back, this one, and everything will kind of be around it. Yeah, so, okay, let's start with the number one, squeezing an orange, okay? So thumbs are pointing back, so important. You want to think like every time you squeeze that orange, you know, poke someone behind you with the thumb. Okay, so let's go. And don't go into this relaxed position. This is your engaged position. You're gonna go back, back, back. Ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, thumbs back. 8, 9, 10. Number 2. From here, we're gonna reach out. No, actually, we're gonna go, oh yeah, like we're doing it with the resistance band. Go like this, literally. Again, everything is back, everything is engaged. You're really feeling that opening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nice, 9, 10. And now, we're gonna go into those back pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's one round. I'll give you a little break because it hurts, doesn't it? It hurts, and that's why it's so good. So imagine you do this little routine and 2 others every day for 5 minutes. Imagine the difference at the end of the 1 month in your upper body. And, you know, this is why I want you to kind of, you know, take on. There we go. Okay, round 2. Right, okay, squeezing an orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then slide in and out. 1. So we're kind of going out into stretch and into like a W. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then last one, pockets. 1, 2, keep it at 90-degree angle in this one. In the number 1 and number 2, keep it at 90-degree angle in the elbow. 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little rest. Vanessa, does that hurt your shoulder at all?
Yeah, it does a little bit.
Yeah?
We're doing the W.
W moving in and out.
Yeah,
So,
that's a 90, you know.
yeah.
That will always go forward.
Yeah.
It can't go right back.
But the back pockets, do they hurt?
Not so much, no.
Yeah, good. Yeah, just I just saw you were doing this again. Yeah? So it's not going forward. There's no point for those shoulders to go forward. Keep them back, and when they are back, put them even further back by engaging the muscles. That is the key. So last round, so make sure you kind of get that one as well. And let's go. Squeeze and arrange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slide in and out. So basically, Vanessa, you just, I'm sure you will figure out how to basically do this a little bit more in front of you rather than too far back to make sure it doesn't hurt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the last one, the pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So I'm not doing this. 5. Yeah. 6, 7, 8. Thumbs back. 9, 10. All done. Hard work, isn't it? Yeah. Good. Okay. So let's just do something. Yeah, we're gonna take it now into this cat-cow again, just to get a good stretch in the upper body, in the back. That feels so good now after you've worked it. And then twist side to side. Good. Okay. We are going to, I've got the ball. So now what we're going to do, we're going to tap those shoulders. And start tapping the front of the shoulder. So Vanessa, I would monitor if that routine, if like tomorrow, or if your shoulder doesn't hurt after we've done it. Or does it? Or has it been aggravated through that routine?
After every session.
Yeah,
it's the next day.
It's aggravating, is it? Yeah. You should. When you get back home, no, you can't because then you've got because if you would stop moving that shoulder, that's when you end up with the frozen shoulder, So, but obviously there is some sort of inflammation going on, and I would advise after each session, when it gets aggravated, go home and put an ice pack on it. Yeah, it's always for me. It was always a routine when I've kind of aggravated whatever I've got going on, my shoulder. Then I always put an ice pack just to calm down that inflammation, and usually that really helps. Tap into the armpit. Lovely. We're going to switch the heel and we're going to do the same routine. But before we do, or if you have switched it, just compare, just so you feel and you see the difference in the mobility of the shoulder. You've been tapping is a lot looser. Okay, let's go and tap the other shoulder. Tap the front. Go around in a circle. So after this tapping, we're gonna get down onto the floor and do the 3-minute routine before the coffee. And that is actually the one I want you to start with. Forget the one we did earlier, that will come next month. So this is technically gonna be an October one, but we can get it started sooner. Okay, tap into the armpit and below the armpit. Okay, and then circle your arms and just notice the difference in your shoulders. How's your shoulder?
Yeah, it's okay. It's
Yeah.
enough mobility when it's above.
Yeah. Did it hurt in that routine? Did your shoulder hurt?
Yes, only a little.
You felt it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Reach to the side. And reach the other way. Yeah, feel that stretch across. Good. One more tapping routine for the shoulders and the lower back. The top of the shoulders, so go back to the first heel and start tapping the top of the shoulders. Reach back. Go around. Go back again. One more time going around. Lovely. We're gonna tap the lower back. Switch the heel and just tap again. Tap nice and hard so you get into that tight fascia. Release the tightness in there. Around the neck we carry a lot of tightness. Reach back, get into those upper traps. That may also get so tight. Tap the front. Pauline, what time do you get up to go to work? 6 o'clock. What time do you have to be there? Tap the lower back.
7:48.
Uh-huh. Do you think you will have a time for the 3-minute? You will?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Get up and make a cup of tea.
You make a cup of...
Kettle's on.
Yeah, while the kettle is on. Yes, I like that. Yes. So you have a cup of tea. Do you have a breakfast?
Not usually.
No?
Banana.
Yeah, banana on a go. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, good. Let's have a drink. Let's have a drink.
It's time we've got to go. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I hope you are doing the session with me. Let me know in the comments where you're from. Check out my description for the equipment and subscribe for the routine that I'm gonna release today or tomorrow, hopefully today, on YouTube. The routine we're gonna do now. Okay. Right, okay. Oh, could you just go into the cupboard and pass these little blocks so everyone's got the, pass them out here, like, there. Actually, I can do it because I know what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So hopefully I've got enough of these head blocks. Yes, just perfect.
Lovely.
Perfect number. No, we don't need a hedgehog. No, I'm just kind of using these blocks. You don't have to use them, but They are good for the all four situation, you know, to relieve the tension in the wrist. Okay, so we're gonna put the heel of the hands on the blocks. You can always use the little books, or I need to send you the link you wanted. Now, Vanessa, I'm already looking at you, and and that's one thing that I always find with the blocks. People put the blocks kind of technically underneath of the shoulders, but then when you move the hands out, suddenly you can see you're out of alignment. So the blocks need to really slide in, and I need, yeah, that's it. So basically you need to then look at the wrist if it's below the shoulder. Okay, now these blocks, when we come into that third exercise, which is a shift, are gonna give you a lot stronger position basically. But in the same time, they're gonna kind of relieve that tension from the wrist. Okay, so you get up in the morning and you go straight into cat-cow. So inhale, arch up. Exhale, round. So there are 3 different variations in this routine with cat-cow. 2, 3. Now, when you go into the cat rounding here, I want you to really focus on pushing the floor away, drawing the belly up, pushing the spine towards the ceiling. When you go into the cow, into the opposite, I want you to drop that belly down, lift the tailbone, but most importantly, squeeze the shoulder blades together and bring the breastbone forward. So there is loads of actually cues for cat-cow. Okay, so that was about 10. Now we are going to push the floor away. And this is difficult when you're doing it for the first time, but the more you do it, the more your body starts to understand what needs to happen. And then we're gonna move the pelvis. Cat-cow in the pelvis, okay? A lot of the times I see still upper body moving, so we want to really lock it in and move the pelvis only. Tucking, and you're gonna feel your core work here, yeah? Exhale, engage the core, pelvic tilt. And move that pelvis. Move that pelvis without moving the upper back. So let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3. Pauline, your hands are not they are too far forward. Move them back. 2. 1. And engage that core now. Push the floor away. Tuck the toes. We're gonna lift the knees to hover and shift forward, okay? And hold it there for 20 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is a tough one. It suddenly, starts from really gentle one and it goes into the tough one. There is one more. Now, if you want to, you can always then circle your wrist and just kind of have a little release before we do the fourth one on our all fours. And then we can remove the blocks. And that is the scapula push-ups. Yes, so important for the good shoulder blade health. So tuck the tailbone, engage that core. So now we are going to lock this part in and we're going to move the upper body. So we're going to drop the chest, push the floor away. Do not bend your elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See if you can drop the chest more without bending the elbow. 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Now we're gonna move into third cat-cow, which is in puppy pose. This one can be quite restrictive if you've got a tight shoulders, but that's the reason why it's so good. So let's find a puppy pose. And do your best to drop as low as you can. But if, it could be just about here. Wherever you are, I want you to lift the tailbone and drop the belly and look forward. Then you're going to push the hands into the floor. And all you've got to do is that tuck of your tailbone, ribs close to the hips, and look back at your knees. And that's your cat. And then we find a cow again. And then engage the core round, but don't lift. Don't move your hips and lift, yeah? You want to kind of round and keep your sort of, feel the armpit opening. And look forward and look back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good, 8, 9. Kath, I would say you're lifting a little bit too high into the cat. This way, like you're lifting a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of, it's so. Which part of the body am I moving most? Really, when I'm coming into this position, I'm trying to keep my arms down. I'm not coming up here with the shoulders. You need to feel the same stretch you feel in a cow. You need to feel that same stretch in a cat. If you lift your shoulders too high, then you lose that stretch. Does that make sense? So don't lift too high. Stay in that sort of, stretch, and just tuck the tailbone. Is the core, is the ribs close to the hips. Yeah, that is good, Magda. Let's have a look, everyone else. Let's have a look, Kath. Come on, push. Yeah. Okay. All right. So go down, go drop the chest. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and now find a cat, and I'm gonna push this down. Find a cat. Yeah. Feel that?
Yeah.
So ribs to hips, but if you go too high, you lose it.
Okay, so keeping it low.
Keeping this bit low, but still finding that rounded position. That's really good, Paulina. Well done. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's move into now the strengthening exercise, which is the Cobra push-ups. Okay, so we come down and we bring the heel of the hands back. Okay, and lift up with the belly into this position. So make sure for the Cobra push-ups, they are in a 90-degree angle in the elbow, and we're gonna push the hands into the floor and lift, and then come up. And lift, engage the core. And lower. Engage the core and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Now have a little break and watch this. I see a lot of the times people go into the Cobra and the shoulders are hunching forward instead of this. Can you see that? Okay. So let's go think about squeezing that orange when you go into the Cobra. Because that's exactly what needs to happen. Those shoulder blades, they need to move together. So those shoulders are open. There we go. And move down as well. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Yeah, sorry, you've got that bad shoulder. There you go, come up. Yeah. Okay, 2 more. Right. Don't extend, no. You want to keep the bend in the elbows. Yeah. But bend, don't go too high. You want to go high, definitely. Bring that belly up. Hug your elbows in, yes, but keep the bend in the elbows. And now get that opening, which is here. Oh, yeah, you fell down. Yes, absolutely, I can show you. Magda, can I have you here as a little demo person? But did you notice how I adjust you? Yeah, it was like, and you really needed that adjustment. Okay. So come down and do a Cobra. There we go. So first we're gonna bring the heel, that's perfect. So she's got a 90-degree angle, yeah? And don't do anything. Remember those shoulder rolls that we normally sometimes do? That's a good actually practice. This. these bits. This is what needs to happen with the shoulders. So now she's gonna inhale, engage, and then push into the floor and lift that belly up, 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 up. Do not extend. See that? This is when you're gonna work hard. Now, see how she's moving those shoulders forward? See the difference? And that is so strong, isn't it? Now, that is perfect. She's got the belly off the ground. She's working super hard in this little bend. And she's got her chest open. Am I right? That is like, yeah, full on. Good. And do 10 of these. Well done. That was perfect. But did you see that? Yeah? What needs to basically happen? And it's like a classic Cobra, but with the hands back, you really are strengthening your triceps. You know, but it's so important to understand what needs to happen. So then you do it right. And you kind of, let's have a look, Kath. Yeah, perfect, yeah. Is that different to what you were doing earlier? You were coming up into an up dog, absolutely. That's it, well done, Pauline. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Move them away from your ears. Well done. Good. And see if you can lift a little bit more of the belly. So therefore lift higher. Well done, okay. Next. We are coming into the Sphinx pose. So hopefully by next week you're gonna also, so we can run through it, and it will take us 3 minutes, not 15 minutes. Okay, so we're going to now find a Sphinx pose, because this is a prep for the plank. Okay, elbows underneath of the shoulders, forearms parallel with each other. Okay, now it's exactly the same principle as needs to happen here, like in the Cobra. We're going to push the elbows down and then squeeze the orange. So when you squeeze that orange, suddenly you should feel the breastbone is moving forward, right? And move those shoulders away from your ears, not hunching down here. So make nice and proud Cobra, basically. And hold it here. We're gonna count it for 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a way you can squeeze that orange a little bit more? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here, we're gonna go to the plank. This is a very challenging way to find a plank, but you are already trained and you kind of know how to do it. So let me just recap. So we're gonna keep the Sphinx pose arms, so we don't want any clasping. We're gonna lift the hips, walk the knees in. Let's do that. Now, the shoulders have moved away from our elbows because of this movement. So we're gonna align this. So bring the shoulders forward slightly so they are above the elbows. Okay, then find a tuck. Now, if you walked your knees generously, your hips will be up high like mine. But I've got my tuck. So now with that tuck, I can move the knees back, make sure I've got my tuck, and then I'm in that strong knee plank that will really challenge you. And we're gonna hold it for 30 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 30 counts, 9, 10, you need to move the knees back. Yeah, 11, 12, that's good. Yeah, good. Perfect, you too. Yep, Pauline, that is lovely. So good, so good. Okay, well done and rest. Well done, well done. Yeah, that was pretty good. I was very impressed with you ladies. Yes. I would turn the camera around, but I've got such a messy house behind. It's just like next time I will turn the camera so they can see you. It's just so many things around at the moment. Cluttered with too much fitness equipment. Okay, so that's it. Can you see how you know how strong you're gonna get if you do it every morning for 3 minutes? Okay, let's go and get head choke and 2 balls. So we're gonna use this to release the core blocks, head blocks. There is 1 head block there, Vanessa. You can use that one. Who else needs a head block? The thicker one, Pauline.
Yeah, I think I will.
You do as well. I know. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. There we go. You could double up with those little ones, but there we go. Okay. So, place the balls into your lower back. Lie down. And then the hedgehog needs to go underneath of your shoulder blades. It's actually quite difficult to kind of organize the both of them, or all three of them actually, two balls and a hedgehog. Then grab the head and open that chest and relax there, okay? So we're gonna now start tucking the tailbone under. Doing the pelvic tilt again, yeah? The pelvic tilt that we've been working earlier in sort of the other way around in all fours. So now we're doing it here. So what needs to happen, you're gonna lift the bum off the floor and you're gonna bring the pubic bone to the breastbone and create that tuck. And when you do the tuck, you press the lower back into the balls. Okay, enjoy that nice chest opening. Good. Okay, now let's pulse your elbows down. 1, 2, 3. Relax the pelvis. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good, well done. We are going to now use this core engagement to crunch and engage and work the core. Inhale. Tailbone, lift and engage. Exhale, knee to the elbows. Inhale. Exhale, slowly return it back down. Foot first, then the pelvis, then the head. Inhale, engage. Exhale, make the move. Inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Keep your engagement. Keep your bum off the floor as you lower the foot. Then lower the tailbone, lower the bum, and lower the head. Inhale, engage. Exhale, connect. Inhale. Exhale, return it back. And release. Inhale. Engage. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. We're going to now cross one leg over the other one, so figure of 4. And we're going to do pelvic tilts with the heel lift. Inhale. Exhale. Actually lift the head as well. So we're gonna literally go exhale, inhale. This time, because we're not lifting the leg, we can do it on the exhale without pre-engaging the core. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale, crunch, because the core will automatically engage and the back will stay supported. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We're gonna switch and do another 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Take your legs nice and wide and then just bring one knee in and then the other knee in. Okay, so now this, I did it yesterday in a class, and I just, we basically go like this. Okay, so then I started to go a little bit more sideways and move the hips the opposite way. And yesterday, I did it with actually the pelvic tilt, rather than just kind of relax core and moving like this. So lift your bum, find the pelvic tilt. So suddenly you have got this rib to hip connection, and you're looking down at your knees, thighs, and you're gonna move the hips one way, and then kind of twist the other way. Yeah, and you're going like this, side to side. 1, the hips needs to move. 2, 3, 4. Magda, is your bum off the floor? Is it? Now it is. Now I can see. 5, 6, 7. Can you feel how you've got to now work the core, because you've got to maintain this engagement? 8, 9, and in the same time you're getting a nice massage across your back and lower back, upper back and lower back. Good, and rest. Did you feel that? Good. Yeah, really up here, the top of the core was working hard. Actually, the lower one as well. But mostly is the upper core on this. Okay, let's stretch yourself out with the equipment underneath of you. Make yourself nice and long. Take a deep breath in, stretch those ribs. Get hug. Just hug the knees, lift the head, hug the knees to get to the chest, lift the head, come into the little ball, and then rock up to the cross-seated position, and then come in to the fold and stretch that back the opposite way. Come up and then twist one way and twist the other way. Take a side bend, reach across. And then reach the opposite direction. Go back to this reach. And then circle around. Keep circling around. And I need to check the time. Okay. We need to finish, but I do quite fancy getting just a little shoulder release with the balls. So we're gonna just use the balls, and we're gonna put the balls at the end of the arms here. So walk it, put it down. Okay. And that is important. You put it in that place, because this area, when we do the circles, will really kind of ground your shoulders straight down afterwards. So once you got it there, circle your arms. Later on, we're gonna bring the balls closer. So, yeah. Okay, circle the opposite way. Cactus your arms. Vanessa, does this hurt your shoulder?
This is all right, actually.
Yeah? Like this.
I think I don't know whether it makes a difference being stood up or let down. I don't know.
What do you mean? Is it easier let down? Oh, yeah. Yeah, when we were doing this standing up, yeah. I think it's because we've got the balls underneath. The shoulder is in a different position. It's more in a forward position. Whereas when we were doing a standing up, you were trying to get your shoulders to move back. Yeah. Hug and open. And then diagonally open. Well done. Now take the balls out and enjoy nice grounded shoulders. And therefore suddenly your back is completely flat. And then bring the balls together and put it underneath of your lower back. Not lower back, traps, upper traps. Okay, reach back and reach down. Reach back. Actually, we're gonna reach back, and when we reach down, we're gonna lift into the bridge and then lower the bridge down. And then sweep the arms down, lift the bridge, lower it. Yeah, that's it. Good. Let's do 4 more bridges. Anyone feels this in the shoulders, Helen? Vanessa, it's okay, yeah? Helen, you can take the block out for this. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay, we're coming up into the bridge. We're gonna stay in the bridge and we're going to cactus the arms. Good. And then we're going to hug the knees to the chest. Rock up. Oh, one more place, ladies. One more place. We're gonna go into the lower back just to get that lower back nicely released. So a few pelvic tilts. And then hug one knee close to the chest, rock it up. Change the legs. Hug both knees to the chest and then rock over. Then come into that cross-seated forward fold. And then reach to the side. I just realized I'm completely, what have I done with the camera? Gosh, I've turned it around. Okay, and reach to the other side. Okay, that's it, ladies. Thank you very much. Thank you at home. I'm really sorry about the camera. I had it completely turned the other way. Okay, thank you. And I will, oh, Hazel from Ireland. Excellent. Join us next week again, please. Thank you. Bye.